I think with any type of designer, you create because you have something to say. And I'm just saying it with clothing. I really think of OULA as wearable art. So my mission is to just bring joy into women's lives. That's really the point of OULA. I started wearing Ankara, African wax fabric, Dutch wax fabric as a way to articulate my Black joy. You know, there are a lot of bad things that are happening in this world, but there are a lot of things that are affirming Black joy that I feel that I can celebrate with OULA. I'd been interested in this idea of Black joy for a long time, and I think it comes from growing up in an African American, Islamic centered household in the South. Also, the way in which women like my mother were able to articulate their Black joy through their dress also resonated with me. The beautiful afros, the natural Black hair, the beautiful Black skin were very emblematic of a Black is beautiful time in the 70s that I grew up in. And actually the piece that I'm wearing and the piece that sells the most in the OULA Company, called the Pump, is based on a style of top that my mother wore like almost all the time. In fact, I have a picture of us together. I'm a baby, she's holding me in her arms. If I were to go back to the specific image, the specific moment that OULA symbolizes, is that moment of Black motherhood and Black joy, Black pride. I'm realizing more and more that it is a form of Black fashion activism for me to be using Ankara in this sort of contemporary, modernized, commercialized, mass way. Because I think that the cloth is for everybody. And regardless of who you are, when you wear it, you're referencing the celebration of diaspora culture. For me, that's everything. Just as a woman-owned business and a small business owner, for me, it was never about, oh, how am I gonna grow my company so fast? And what was my exit strategy? You know, I really wanted to create a solid small business and create a family business that could create dynastic wealth. I have a husband who's extremely supportive, but who travels a great deal, and a 9-year-old who's during the week her responsibility is me, and I want to spend time with her. Sure, I could grow the company exponentially, but that would require getting more childcare for Luba. But I have to say, it's fun growing the business with her. And I realize more and more that, oh, it's a family business too. So with Luba, I mean, she's become a little partner in crime with me in the company. She will go and get scrap fabric, and while I'm working on my clothes, she would fashion clothes on her Barbie dolls, really cute stuff, with her hands. In her mind, she is going to grow the company one day. I have such a deep love and respect for who I am and for the breadth and depth and diversity of the Black diaspora experience. There is so much there that feeds me and the world all the time. I have enough. I really believe that my personal lived Black experience has provided me with so much pride and knowledge and resourcefulness. I think it's a great time to be a Black woman. I do. All I see is people celebrating me. You know, when I open up, magazines and I see beautiful models who look like me, who have hair like me, I think that is so great. And it's great for my daughter too. When people feel my excitement about my work and about my culture, it becomes infectious. It rubs off on them. And that has been really great too. OULA is just a reflection of who I am and how I live my life.